Hey, check this out. Major League Baseball sluggers slugging the ball using pink bats. The company behind the bats donated them to nearly 300 players to use yesterday, Mother's Day. Now that the bats have been used, they've been autographed and will be auctioned off to raise money to fight breast cancer. Pretty cool, isn't it?
I saw those bats in the games yesterday.
How awesome.
Very, very neat. A big part of fighting breast cancer is dealing with the treatments. Sure, they can save lives, but breast cancer treatments can also be hard for many patients to tolerate. As part of a new study, researchers looked at breast cancer hypnosis and cognitive behavioral therapy as a form of treatment. Researchers found patients had more energy and reported less anxiety following the treatment.
I rode my bike to radiation every day.
Even 6 months after the hypnosis, researchers say patients who had the therapy and hypnosis still felt less fatigued.
Well, breast cancer patients go through so much, not only physically, but emotionally, and it can be difficult to really digest what's going on with your body.
Yeah, it's very comforting to know, however, that you don't have to face the fight alone. Joining us today to tell us more are Cheryl Doucette with the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition and Michelle Hogsett, who is currently battling stage 4 breast cancer. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you
so much for joining us. I realize this maybe is kind of tough to share, but thank you, Michelle, for sharing your story. Can you take me back to the diagnosis? What was that like?
I was diagnosed in November of 2008 at age 34. I actually had some pain in my left breast. I thought I was pregnant maybe, and no clue, no thinking it was breast cancer. Went to my doctor. We monitored it for about a month until I came back to my annual exam, and in that time it had changed from pain to actually being a lump. From there I had a mammography and a biopsy, and found out in November of 2008 that I did have breast cancer.
Wow.
So invasive ductal carcinoma.
Yeah, and you were treated, but it came back?
Yes, I went through radiation and chemotherapy in 2009, and we thought everything was clear. And then in 2011, I had a fall, and after I had the fall, we realized I had a recurrence in my bones. So right now I have an active spot on my tailbone.
Okay.
Now, how has the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition helped you?
Well, they are a great resource for anybody diagnosed with breast cancer. They have all kinds of information. They do a mentoring program, and I had a mentor when I was first diagnosed. They set you up with someone that has been through your same experience, same age and diagnosis. They try to as close as they can. And they call you and check in on you, and you can vent to them. It's just somebody that knows what you've been through. And I went through the mentoring class myself, so I'm actually a mentor now myself.
Wow. Now, Cheryl, the coalition is near and dear to your heart.
Yes, it is.
Why is that?
Actually, I was diagnosed with breast cancer as well in 2008, so I'm getting ready to celebrate what we call our cancerversary. I'll be 10 years cancer-free this August. And in the beginning, when I was diagnosed, like Michelle, I was connected with a mentor that really was a lifesaver. That person is your age, your diagnosis, and really demystifies the whole experience of breast cancer. Because I think would you agree, Michelle, when you hear the words cancer, really things go black and you just have a lot of questions that you really don't have answers for. So having somebody that's your age, and really for me, she looked normal, so I was like, okay, I can do this. I can go through chemo, I can lose my hair, but it will come back and I will look like this one day.
Now, is it just for the women?
No, we do have male mentors. We have, males are also diagnosed with breast cancer. It's a 1%, of all the cases, 1% are male. And we have some lovely male survivors that have become mentors.
Right.
And actually I drag them along with me if I'm going to a large event. I really, have to sweet talk them and say, please come. But it's a double-edged sword, because whenever you take a male breast cancer with you, like, they are not interested in what we have to say. It's all about the male, survivor, because it's such a unique situation.
And you really couldn't do it without the help from the community.
Absolutely.
And that's what Defeat Breast Cancer is all about.
Absolutely. We are very lucky to be embraced by the community and supported by the community. And as Michelle said, this journey is something that you don't really do alone. You're not walking this alone. The community is right there behind you.
Wow, that's incredible. Okay, so the Defeat Breast Cancer 5K Run Walk is coming up on Sunday, the 18th. Registration at 7 in the morning. The 5K run walk starts at 8:30 at the Tanger Outlets in Rehoboth Beach.
Yes.
All right.
Please come
Thank
out and
you.
join us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And if you would like to learn more information on the Defeat Breast Cancer 5K Run Walk 2014, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab.
And you can also help fight crime. Up next on Delmarva Life, Lieutenant Tim Robinson from the Wycomico County Sheriff's Office joins us for another round of our Monday's Most Wanted.
And later, does it make you nervous to just think about your teen driver behind the wheel? Find out how technology can help you monitor their driving habits. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.